So I've turned off the 48V power, and it's still, why is it still showing that it's turned on? I think, okay, no, it's going off, it's going off. So I've turned it off, and sometimes I feel because the power itself is no, it's not I feel sometimes because the mic itself can't really handle how much power is being given, so it's messing it up in the long run. So I've disabled the 48V power, and hopefully it fixes the sound. So the VST plugin, which happens to be the voice auto tune, whatever it's called, broke the some of the Reaper voice mods broke OBS. So I'm not going to touch any more voice altering applications except the noise gate that comes from Reaper, and also the one for the auto tune. I won't touch it at all. Yeah, so I just basically have the defaults turned on, which are noise suppression, gate, polarity, which I don't understand what it still does, and limit and a limiter which is set at 6 decibels. So there's one more left here that I can try, which happens to be an expander, but I will not try that now. I will do that after I have confirmed everything I've said so far, and make sure it sounds proper. Anyway. Hello? What the hell? Hello? Hello? So apparently I need the mic, the 48V power turned on for the mic to work, which is very surprising. I didn't expect it to work that way, but actually makes sense when I think about it. So let's see. If I do have this, if I turn this all the way up, I assume I'm going to be peaking like crazy right now. So yeah, I can see the signal itself jumping up, and it seems like it's gonna click, it's gonna clip, and that's something we don't want. So let me just leave it. I have the main mixer at the highest, and listen to how it's gonna sound. So I have it turned a quarter away from where it was originally. So to see if I can, instead of having to use the gain gain filter that's in OBS, or turning the mic up in sounds option to 100, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave the mic itself at 70, just so that it's not too loud. And yeah, but looking at the wave heights, it doesn't seem to be peaking above, it doesn't seem to be going above the second level. So it's just peaking the first level and barely peaking the second level, so which is a good sign. And the compression knob is not lighting up, which is also a good sign, also showing that I'm not clipping or peaking. But the waveform on the OBS application shows I'm going into the red. But since I have the limiter there, it's gonna have to, well, it's doing its job by keeping me from going past that level. So yeah, hopefully it sounds better. The only complaint I may, or fear I may have, is because the sign here says left, and oh, never mind, never mind. It's for the lights. Okay. Okay, it does sound better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to memorize my settings. I'm just going to mimic them on the other side here. And I'm going to try the settings that I have from um Alpha Gaming's, just so I hear it sounds and see if it sounds better. Because yeah. So I'm just gonna open and look at it and do it. So the only thing I will not touch is possibly the level level knob, which I find okay by myself. So yeah. So I have it set up according to how it's supposed to be on the image there. So I don't know if it's doing anything. I hope it is doing something because I spent a lot of money I don't have to get here. And even though YouTube is not currently, well, I mean, I know I'm doing it for fun, but at least I have to be realistic about this. I do not have a job right now, which is kind of annoying because I won't be able to fund my hobby. And it seems every day I'm making more expenses in order to fund this hobby, and I do not have the funds to fund. I do not have a means to fund the funds to fund this hobby. That sounded like a mouthful. I was stupid. Yeah. I think I've spent more that in on this in the past month than I have over the course of my life, except maybe not for school or for emergencies. Something on my hobby itself, which is surprising for me. I never thought I'd spend this much money on anything except maybe food and emergencies. But yeah, let's see how it sounds. Well, it sounds good so far. I won't lie. So I think what I have to do is I have to work on how I talk. For example, try to open my mouth more and let the words and push the words out one by one. Stuff like I'm high, you know. Or should I get high before I play games so that I'm very chill, in a very relaxed state and I don't have to rush. But if I think about it, it's not really a wise idea because if I'm inebriated while I'm gaming, I might say some stupid shit and I may do something I wouldn't normally do if I'm frustrated when I'm playing the game because I would have all my self control will be out the window and I may smash my laptop if I'm not careful. So I guess the best thing I can do is just to relax and take it easy as I talk by playing the game. So just try not to be overly excited. Smile, don't laugh too much. Because my laughter is annoying. I have a very annoying laughter. But I can just take it easy. Just tone it down. Yeah, that's just about it. So another thing I can do is even when I have this put on my head, because it seems I tend to shout. I tend to increase my voice because I can barely hear what's happening around me. I can do one of two things. Or I can actually do one thing, which is to instead of using this, I use the earplugs, which I don't know, sound okay. I can use the earplugs. I can't use the other headset I have in there because it hurts on the ears. And this has like a bigger foam and it's comfortable on my ears and my hair. So that's the choice I have. That's the choice I have. So yeah, I can do that. I guess I should do that actually. Anyway, so I have I never check what the expander does, so I'm just gonna put on the expander now and see what it does. I think it may. I'm not sure. Presets expander. So, hmm. So let's see. Expander itself is basically a mix of the noise gates because it has the same presets options. But I don't see much difference on the options, but listening to them, there might be a difference, which I'm not sure about. So I may just have to just take it easy and just listen to my words one by one and understand how they work. So yeah, that's about enough said. So I'm just gonna watch it back and see how it sounds. I have 12 minutes left till my class. I didn't notice much of a difference on it, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna should take it easy. I didn't notice much of a difference, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable it now. So disable an expander now. Expander is now disabled, so there wasn't much of a difference that I noticed. So I'm just gonna you know do stuff. So yeah, about the idea we had yesterday about instead of recording the streams themselves to my hard drive, which is going to take up space, what I can do is I can set up the layout and stream it, the records to YouTube, make it private. Make it private, then I don't watch. I don't when I put the settings at a higher settings. So it brings a really nice quality of video. At least very nice quality. I mean, even if not really nice, really good quality. And then I can download the said video and edit said video. That way it's it saves space, and I sort of free upload on the PC itself, because the only thing I'm doing there and there is just I'm just talking to people and I'm streaming to the internet, and that way it's kind of easy. But so that's basically all of it though. So about my anime review, I want to start an anime review. So I like this layout I have set up here. So what I can do is I can have like a small background. I can have a small background, like a small box, a small frame set up somewhere on there. I don't necessarily have to. It's just me being lazy, actually. I can just have the box set up there. Have the box set up there, and there's my narrator in the background. I like that image. I don't know why. Ooh wee. So yeah, what I can do for now. So another thing I can do is, instead of always speaking close to the mic, what I can do is I can also, sound. I can also increase the sound, the mic sound itself to 80, and I don't know if that's gonna make it. I don't know if that's gonna make it worse or it's gonna make it better. So this is me turning up to 80. So I have it set up at 80 now. And what I can do is this: instead of having to come and talk close to the mic every time, since I already have a limiter set there. So basically, seeing as the mic itself will, because it has that 10 there, it will always try to get my voice. I don't have to speak really close to the mic. Now, since no matter what I do, it can't go above that peak limit, that limit itself. So yeah, this is actually a very good idea, since I have the limit there. So another thing I can then do is I can increase the mic to 100, which I think is a very bad idea, but I can try it. 7 minutes. So I have a mic, the mic set to 100, and it's going crazy. So, which, like I said, I don't think was a good idea. What I can do, 80 is good. What I can do though is to set it maybe at let's see, I'll take it down to a 90. So I have it set at a 90, and it's better. Now, yes, it's shooting up immediately to the endpoint. It's actually not a bad thing because I don't want to be always talking too close to the mic every time. I don't always have to be talking close to the mic every time. So I can also turn this compression down a bit more. So I don't have to always be talking close to the mic every time. But yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. So I have it set at the 90, and I'm just gonna have to look out now. This time my eyes are free to look at my keyboard and do what I have to do. I don't have to bend and look around trying to figure out what I'm doing. This way it seems much more better. So anyway, let me just listen to it. I have 4 minutes left. So now I listened to the video, and at 100 my voice was on the verge of distorting, which is crazy. So currently I still have it set at the 90, and I've set the main mix, which I assume also increases the gain itself. I set it back to its default value, which is I think 0, which is 0 on the positive side. There's actually no such thing as positive 0, but yeah, set it back to 0 to in the center, and hopefully it's better. So I'm gonna have to stop this now because I have 2 minutes left for my class, and I have to get to my class. So, but another problem I feel I have is that since my mic is kind of loud now, what I would have to do is in game I'd have to turn down my mic volume so that I don't blow out their ears. So they hear me in whoever's in the. I know you guys can hear me, but the people in the game, because my mix is setting to give a very loud value, it's gonna, it's gonna shout in the ears a lot. So I'm gonna have to do also turn down my mic volume a little bit more, just at least give it 50 or turn it down to 70 itself if I can. I think Overwatch is okay. Fortnite should be okay. I'm not sure. I have to play a game to find out first of all. But yeah, it's good all the same. So right here I can talk, and I don't have to go really close to the mic, and I'm kind of free to move my hands and my heads around. I can look at my keyboard easily, even though this guy here is right in front of my eye, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, it's kind of better than before when I couldn't really turn my head. So now, because I'm like this, I'm kind of free, and what I can just do is I have to frame. Yeah, so the camera is now framed on me, directly on me. So let's turn this one a bit more. Okay, so I have it trained on me. I'm in perfect center, which is good. Now, the compressor that is there, I'm only sure I want to turn that on. I won't lie about it, but it's okay. I'm just going to talk to Part and hear what he's saying. Hey, Part, what's up, man? Sorry?
What are you doing?
I am prepping for class.
Starts at 2:30.
Yeah, I'm coming in now. Sorry? You go to Blackboard, you find database 1, and I think, yeah, you should see, so under announcements, where it says online lecture. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. No. That's wrong. Okay. Yeah. Under other new content, where it says on other new content. So you're gonna have to just, it's there. So I can see it now.
It's lecture 2 written. It has 2 files.
So those, oh, okay, what? This is a problem.
Same thing. You said.
Same thing. It's the same thing here. I think possibly we can try that online lecture link. It might still be working. Might still work. Will it work? Yeah, it's working. It's working. I'll talk to you later. I mean, yes, that link is working.
Did you attend the lecture?
The lab?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You have submitted some.
Sorry?
You have to submit anything today?
Yes, the lab. We have to submit it today.
Can we?
We have to submit the lab today.
We have to submit the lab today.
Yes.
I attended like half of it and I slept in between.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Do you have it on you?
I do actually. Okay.
So, can you send it to me and like I can make some
Do you have the
I have the Cisco thing. I
okay.
already registered on it. I attended it till he was showing fees for switches, everything.
Okay, sure.
Sure. I did till that point. I don't for like whatever he said.
Okay, I'm gonna send you mine.
Sure.
Okay, I've sent it. Have you seen it? I've sent it.
I'll take it.
Let me call you back. Yes, the in the announcement that says online lecture, that link that is in there is the same link. It's gonna work. So anyway, yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember why I stopped. So it's just my. I'm gonna have to stop now and get back to my class. So I guess we've achieved something today. So for now, I have 4 filters on the mic: is noise suppression, the gate, the invert polarity, which I do not know what it still does, and the limiter. So hopefully by tonight, when I start my stream, I would be able to negate that echo I hear in the background. Makes it seem as if I'm speaking into a bucket or something. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna work. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope we can see ourselves later in the future. And if you're also watching this later on, thank you for watching. This is my funny blooper reel.